Please welcome Chanan Holloman and his opponent representing Meta BJJ. Welcome back, Dakota McPhatter.
This is another one I'm surprised hasn't happened before.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting matchup. Two guys that we've seen a lot of at Toro Cup in this weight class. And Dakota, especially lately, has just been a competition fiend. Been seeing him all over the place. Saw him at New Breed recently in a very tough division.
Very comfortable on the feet, very smooth. Oh, he slipped on that.
Yeah, he slipped and got clubbed for his troubles, it looked like, and now Holloman's on the back. Good chest-to-chest connection for Holloman. Dakota keeps trying to rotate out, but that underhook is preventing any major changes in the position.
I mean, you want to defend here, obviously, but at the same time, you need to be actively trying to get out. You do not want to get stuck at the beginning of a match with your back taken.
No,
even if it means you're opening up and risking something, you have to make the effort just to.
It's so taxing, right? Just to
you don't want to get
keep
caught
moving here. Yeah.
First thing in this match.
Now, at least Dakota has a guard back in front of him. He's got some frames to work behind. Butterflies in place on one side.
Very good job getting back to guard. A lot of arm drags today. Dakota looking for that far side arm drag. He needs to elevate with it. Set the grips. You don't need to actually hit a drag. Just elevate with the grips.
Especially with how tight he is in on that butterfly guard. He's really got a nice control.
That's what I'll say. He needs to play from seated. And he did a good job forward shifting to get back up. You cannot generate butterfly offense from flat on your back. Good double unders. See if he's able to convert with it.
He's got a nice look.
He needs to get higher, more like a upper chest lock. Build height with it. Looked like he was thinking about going to standing. I felt that would have been a good idea. He is on the legs now, though.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to underhook the leg and try to maybe invert into a new attack. He's pummeling the leg in now.
He's waiting too long. You have to have that sense of urgency. Once you're under the leg and you have a you have to go, right? Because now
he's wise. He's readjusted his base.
Exactly.
Holloman's like flattened himself against the leg.
You got to take the opportunity when you have it, and you have to commit to it. You can't test it, give up, test it, give up. There it is. Really commit. Good.
Holloman
lost the knee line, but he should be able to use it to come on top.
Holloman did a great job of recognizing the danger in that situation and getting out in time.
Dakota playing safe passing position with the leg weave here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to grab that top arm and feed it through the leg.
Yep. I actually had one submission like that. Trapped the arm reaching through and went for a Kimura. Oh, good entrance on the legs.
He bailed on that arm idea pretty quick and got this leg entangled, but Holloman's so good at getting his knee out of there.
50-50, not exactly ideal.
Oof.
Aoki lock on the outside.
He looked like he's really going to sell out on this Aoki lock, too.
Used it to open up the heel. Can he get hip extension?
Oh, yeah.
And he rolled into it. Did you just see him? He blasted his own ankle into it.
Yeah. That was scary.
That was dangerous, but it paid off.
Yeah.
He was able to heel slip.
He stayed out, but now but with 50 seconds those points are on, McPhatter's on the mount.
As I'll say, if Dakota's grip was any tighter, he just would have blew his own knee out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the legs weren't engaged, that's why. Like he was just torquing with his hands. All right, chest-to-chest connection on the mount for Dakota McPhatter. He's got that arm nice and high.
Yep.
Chopping block, that's what they call it in 10th Planet. He's in that chopping block position, especially if he can get that head on the other side. Yep.
He needs to
does a
get
good job
the
feeding
single
back in.
chopping block and work to the double chopping block.
Double chopping block is called slaughterhouse.
Oh, okay. We're going to see another Americana. What is this, the
That'll be
80s?
I was going to say, that'll be the most Americanas ever on a Toro Cup car.
The
with
80s
two.
are back. Everyone's wearing neon and doing Americanas.
And that looks like
That's the head's in.
That's the
You can't-
response that you will expect to see from a high-level
Well,
grappler to getting Americana Dulce.
I mean, you can't. I'm not going to say. I've always kind of made that joke, but Americanas are legitimate if you know how to finish. But finishing with the head in, the figure four is very
Polanski
difficult.
did a good job of separating the arm from the rest of the body.
Yes.
Then it's about your body versus just their
Yes.
arm. Now you're looking at an Americana that
By
you can work
building
with, right?
wedges on the head
Yeah.
with your elbows, getting it down to the hip.
Knee shield from Dakota.
A good reason why I only have one attack from mount in no-gi, and that's going to be an arm triangle. Because all you're looking for is to get to the chopping block and
then it's
isolate.
just playing the game, yeah. And
Why
if
would
you-
I do anything else?
And you probably play a lot of like that, like you were saying, wrist pin, which sets up that chopping
Yeah,
block
I mean,
really
why
easily.
would I do anything, right? Like, what's going to happen? They bridge and pull their elbow down.
I think the one variant that I have from there is if they're just being so greedy with hiding their arms, I'll just try to punch choke them, and
Yeah,
then when
exactly.
they try to defend that, then I'll
Go
look
back to the arm triangle.
pin. Yeah,
Guess what? What are they
nice
gonna do?
butterfly from Dakota, but Chanan's going to stay on top.
They pull their elbow down. What do? You do it again. You get
Almost-
the elbow above the shoulder. They bridge, pull their
Yep.
elbow down. You do it again. Guess what? How many times can they do that?
System, and yeah, like John Danaher says, it's very tiring just to like drill that process, let alone have it done to you in a minute in a match.
Little Kimura reversal.
Almost
yes.
like an octopus guard look.
Looked like a Kimura in a roll through, but it was hard to see from this angle. But Dakota was able to get back on top. This has been back and forth with top position.
Yeah, it has. It has. I don't know necessarily who's had an advantage in either position either, because I feel like every time they've been in an entanglement, it's been very evenly matched. And then when there's been top control time, there's been a reversal in a similar amount of control
Sure.
and time. So very, very, probably one of our most competitive matches of the day so far.
Well, from a point perspective, Dakota is up 4-0 here. 4-0.
And he's still going for the finish here.
Yep.
Looks like he's feeding deep on this. He's going to just go for it over the mouth, try to windshield wiper his arm inside. Good job with the hand fighting so far from Chanan. He's really tracking both hands and staying defensive.
Yes, sir. Keep going, Dakota. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Flip that body triangle. Sit in the other side, Dakota. Sit.
Taking
Dakota
a
giving
photographic
Dakota
moment.
giving the cam photo people a good opportunity there. With a big smile.
2 minutes. Yes, sir.
I'd like to see the nice part about body triangles is the short chokes become easier.
100%.
You don't have to worry about body positioning as much.
Yeah, in Nogi especially, the short choke is just such a strong tool for your arsenal.
I'm curious if Dakota will try to go for any trapping sequences or just keep kind of digging here. I mean, body triangles are strong. You should theoretically be able to get something, but he doesn't have the head position right now. So he abandons, goes to mount.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea with how close they were to the edge. I think that, Chanan's already showed that he can sweep from bad spots, and even just moving around over there a little bit will get you reset. So
Charles Oliveira, Dakota. Arm in.
Called for the Charles Oliveira
that could mean anything.
there.
There you go.
So again, patience here, right? I mean, you got the arm isolated. Just work to get your head on the other side of the elbow.
Yeah, I mean, a minute's a long time to have your diaphragm crushed.
There. Now do it again. He bridges, he gets tired, do it again. How many times can they do that over and over?
The bigger and the more desperate the reaction, the better your follow-up.
Looking for a wrist lock.
Wrist lock from McPhatter.
As I'll say, that actually almost looked tight.
Yeah, it did.
45 seconds, Dakota.
Oh, he's trying to trap Chanon's arm inside. Yep, there it goes.
I'm going to say it again. Finishing mechanics has been the theme of the day.
For 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Chanon's going to come up on top in the hip sweep, but no, Dakota denies and keeps the head and the hip height himself.
20 seconds, Dakota. Finish it. Finish it.
He's getting over to the back now. He's in a headlock. He doesn't care about that.
Buggy attempt.
Oh, buggy attempt incoming with 10
Yeah,
seconds
elbows
to
out.
go. Neon belly for Dakota McPhatter should be the end of the match. Dakota McPhatter will win this one on points.